All right. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you, me, paradise. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. Down, 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 down. Just think about boom, 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 boom. It's just another day. Voice got fucked up because I was arguing with a fuck boy. We got some housekeeping to do. I'm gonna sound funny. I've been arguing with somebody. Yeah, this song touched my heart. I want to share with you. Care Bears, where y'all at? Where y'all at, Care Bears? Bop with me. Send me y'all. Yes. Because at the end of the day, gotta have a heart. You just play this right. Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I'm nowhere to see. There's somewhere you can tell me. He walks up, doesn't look back. He pretends he can't hear her. Oh shit, that's the word. Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seems embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice. It's just another day for you and me. Paradise. Oh, yeah, think twice. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, let me pause. Song with no copyright. That song's very powerful, especially with my bad behavior this weekend. But at the end of the day, like, let me tell you something about your girl. Your girl ain't. One thing about your girl ain't no punk. That's one too. I got a heart. I got heart, and I also have a heart for others. Right? So, oh my God, that song is just so powerful. That song is so powerful. You know, that's how we grew up. We grew up with songs that made you think. She calls out to the man on the street. He can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can't walk, but she's trying. Think twice. Just another day for you and me in paradise. Think twice. That Buster couldn't hang with the facts. Play back. I got into it with somebody over some dumb shit, but he had me fucked up, and I'm still gonna kind of stand my ground there. And my OG said, "You got your job?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You can still get what you want, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "If it ain't got nothing to do with that, then that motherfucker ain't talking about nothing." Oh! He ain't talking about nothing. Oh, I was so lucky to be born in a time where you had to have heart for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm so busy on the gram, I forgot to take the weirdo blocker 3000 off. I want y'all to see my flowers in the background. I've been buying myself flowers every week. So whoever becomes my husband knows what time it actually is around here. I got another song for that ass. So just like it says down in the chat, we got a whole lot to talk about. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, I mean I got a list. Like you know when I come with the core, it's serious. I know y'all can't see my nails because I went with like a natural color. Can you see it? Can you see it? I was copying my cousin and I was just like, I am feeling that. And that's what I want. So I got it. So Trey Lou came through with another what you call it. Now you know I'm here for promoting the real shit. So like I done put my brother's freestyle on here. You know, I haven't put a lot of our music on there. You look good tonight. Thank you, girl. I got my pajamas on. These is my pajamas. I got mad pajama sets. I busted them out today. I took a day off because my voice is like fucked up because of the argument I had. But I learned my lesson and I figured my part in it. And I'll just learn from there. Although you ain't just, I'm just gonna let you know it ain't gonna be no easy feat with your girl ever. You nice to me, I'm nice to you. You rude to me, I'm rude to you. That's just how it works. Period to fucking end. So let me show you this song, guys. I'm ready. Trey Lou. Rolling around my city feeling like a king. Get it from my dad and get some in my jeans. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna play my brother right after this. Over everything. I hope you put me in the video. On the better things. You had your chance. Okay, I gotta put my phone on do not disturb, y'all. I'm sorry. Cleveland, C-Town. I'm just getting warm. Got people going crazy for the through the storm. I do this for the love, I don't need awards. But I was counting bills way before the boards. It's the toughest time that it's ever been. It's the Lord when it ever ends. Come in this land with your medicine. We gon' knock on heaven gates till you let us in. Let us in. That's the Lord when it ever ends. Come in this land with your medicine. We gon' knock on heaven gates till they let us in. They want my lifestyle, but don't want to work. Rather get a handout than get it out the dirt. I'ma need a bag now if you want a verse. I ain't big-headed, nah, I just know my worth. That part. Outside, time to bring the drop outside. It's a perfect day. I don't see a cop outside. I just get a green piece with a side of fries. A cute girl, curly hair, model size. I'm just doing me. You should start doing you. Don't compare yourself, nah, that'll ruin you. Whether it's a Bentley or a Subaru, just stay in your own lane and stay true to you. They ask me what I'm doing,
mind if I'm switching lanes. Told him trying to make a difference, gotta make a change. Nothing gonna change.
Sorry, I'm just a music and shit.
And if you ain't playing, well, you can't win the game. Police brutality been changing my mentality. War going on outside, another casualty. Hated since birth, skin tone got them mad at me. Was coming first. Now I'm fully charged like a battery. They try to tell you what a man worth by his salary. I just see the pain of my people in the agony. You turn the news on, cities burning like a calorie. I guess that's just what happens when you tired of seeing tragedy. But hold on, I just let the media get the best of me. Division is their goal and it's stressing me.
Division is their goal and it's stressing me. He just told spread love, that's the recipe. Yeah. He just told me spread love, that's the recipe. I'm working on that next year. Spread love, that's the recipe. That's yeah. Yeah.
Pip squeaks and fill the vapors. Off the way that they speak, yo. These are the days of our lives, so set in stone.
Okay.
Show it in your hustle.
It's the intro.
Deep thoughts, brainwash the youth, drug abuse. We used to do the same thing. We influenced you. Thick smoke, not a devil in disguise, just an advocate for peace. Rock out and suit time, what would Jesus do? Kill all the pigs, break the crucifix, slap the president, break the world apart, the stupid shit. Shooting napalm like Vietcong generals. Cadence in my flow like a pen.
Can you imagine? Imagine if Trey Lou and Cannon got together. Oh.
Just cause I shake your hand mean that we cool, pop. A genius listens but a fool talk. Little bro say hungry for knowledge, we give them food for thought. It's the reason that the CIA killed me. Cause I ain't serving stones that'll leave a pipe milky.
Yeah.
Dropping jewels that be rocking fools. Shawty body shaking like maracas while I eat Moroccan food. It's not your mood, it's your attitude. If you comprehend, you improve. If you don't, you never move. Blank expressions, believe impressions.
That's my brother. If you wanted to know, that's my brother. Right now.
Success in my journey. They want me on a journey. Cause I body bag beats and I'm
hot as curry. Did I pause it?
I spit venom's fuck Peter. Why you lying in a city full of hyenas? Sipping Remy Martin trying to find a 90s Gina. 5 Pox beamer, sniper fake, smoking on the green is cheaper. Big dreams, so I see things. Hella seeing graveyards. Little Brody said he seen fiends. The weed got seeds, but it's green like a kiwi. Feeling like Drake the way I get love from Kiki.
Hey.
Pass the judge cause you hiding your feelings. Prostrate to the most high, that's spiritual healing. No Teflon on me, Dawn status with shooters. Baby said it's love left with 30 racks in a ruler. My bars destroy rooms and leave the earth with eye movement. If you real king, you taking over. Hard you feel you losing. Solidify lanes. Televised brains, pedophilic politicians, dwell white lines of cane. You vote for fuck them, cause I done come across.
Hey, Cuz dropping his album. I think it might be out already. I'm not for sure. So look into it. Follow him on the gram. He's he don't rap about no fuck shit. He's not a wannabe drug dealer. Our family been getting money. You don't gotta do faggot shit. Okay, that's bro. Now I'm gonna play you. My brother always is grouchy when I play this because it's gonna get me hyped. And after I play this, then we're gonna get into the video, okay? So yeah. So here's a little quick story time. We was in the Bean. I was hustling. I brought my brother from Cali to the Bean, and I was getting mad money. So I was like, yo, I could pay for your studio time. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. I was just trying to put them on. I was like, all you got to do, just work on your craft every day. So when niggas try to come at you, because at that time, which was the early 2000s, niggas actually valued actual talent. And you couldn't like copy nobody. You couldn't be like a weirdo or like some auto tuned ass nigga. You really had to have bars. And so, luckily for my brother, he has like real talent, and like his actual real talent is freestyling. So I was like, just work on that, sharpen that. I got you. You feel what I'm saying? So, mind you, I have been up all night getting money, the whole nine, like I'm supposed to do. And this is what I woke up to. No lie. No lie. Imagine if you wake up to this. Tell me you wouldn't go hard as you could ever go in your life. Oh my God, this intro's so long, but I didn't hear none of that. This is what I heard. The fucking mic. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to this verse, you can tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no limit. Past tense or present tense, I never trust the president. Only if he's dead agreed and get me in a residence. My thoughts is critical, yo. My flow is lyrical. Watching CNN and see the messages subliminal. I'll be that in the from the gutter with these deep like the smother motherfuckers. I'm coming from the grave. Because I'm saved with these niggas nowadays with it chains on their brains, lost in the wilderness. I am the heaven sent lyricist, resurrected from the covenant. Throw your fist up, I know my thug niggas loving it. Throw your fingers up, I know my thug niggas loving it. This is the revolution, everybody shoot. The world's falling apart from death and pollution. This is dark like an alley in New York where the niggas spark and hit that nigga in his heart. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to this verse, you can tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no limit. Past tense or present tense, I never trust the president. Only if he's dead agree to give me in a residence. My thoughts is critical, yo, my flow is lyrical. Watch it, see it, and see the message is subliminal. I'll be that undercover brother from the gutter with these D-boys and gangsters like smother motherfuckers. I'm coming from the grave, a cousin of a slave with these niggas nowadays where they chains on their brains. Lost in the wilderness, I am the heaven sent lyricist, resurrected from the covenant. Throw your fist up, I know my thug niggas loving it. Throw your fingers up, I know my thug niggas loving it. This is a revolution, everybody shoot. The world is falling apart from death and pollution. This is talk like an alley in New York where the niggas starts put that nigga in his heart. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to this verse, you can tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no limit, motherfucker. Oh,
I ran out of breath on that one.
okay, one more time. Listen to this verse, you can tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no limit. Past tense or present tense, I never trust the president. Only if he's kind of quick to get me in a residence. My thoughts is critical, yo, my thoughts lyrical. Watching CNN and see my messages subliminal. I'll be that undercover brother from the gutter with these deep boys and kisses like a smother motherfucker. I'm coming from the grave. Because he never slaves with these niggas nowadays where they chains on their brains. I'm the heaven sent lyricist, resurrected from the covenant. Throw your fingers up, I know my thug niggas loving it. Yeah. Think about that. He said, with these niggas nowadays, where they chains on their brains. We talking about a time. He's so ahead of his time. We niggas is putting diamonds in their forehead. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. This is a revolution. Everybody shooting. The world is falling apart from death and pollution. This is dark like an alley in New York where this nigga starts put that nigga in his heart. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Right. What would you do, motherfucker?
I ran out of breath on.
And right after he said I ran out of bed, I woke up out of the bed like the exorcist. What would you do if the world was yours, nigga? I'm talking, can you imagine waking up to bars like that? What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing God bestowed on someone like me to wake up to this. Can you imagine waking up to that? You sleep. You waking up like, fuck. You waking up like, what would I do? You waking up to that, and right when he's done, you waking up. What a blessing. What a blessing for me to be. I was literally right next to that fool when I woke up to those bars. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to this verse. You could tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no like. Listen to that. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to this verse. You could tell my heart's in it. When it comes to knowledge, homeboy, there's no limit. Past tense or present tense, I never trust the president. I never trust the president. Only if he's dead or green or get me in a resident. My thoughts is critical, yo. My flow is lyrical. Watch his CNN and see the message is subliminal. I be the undercover brother from the gutter where the D boys and gangsters like to smother motherfuckers. I'm coming from the grave, a cousin of a slave. Where these niggas nowadays wear they chains on their brain. Did you hear that? You didn't hear that. You weren't listening. I'm coming from the grave. Did you hear what that nigga just said? I'm coming from the grave, a cousin of a slave where these niggas nowadays wear they chains on their brains, lost in the wilderness. I am the heaven-sent lyricist, resurrected from the covenant. Throw your fist up, I know my thug niggas loving it. Throw your fingers up, I know my thug niggas loving it. This is a revolution. Everybody's shooting. The world's falling apart from death and pollution. This is dark like an alley in New York where that nigga spark and hit that nigga in his heart. What would you do if the world was yours? Would you change the past or would you move forward? Listen to that verse. Let's move forward with the show. Y'all ain't ready? Y'all ain't ready? What would you do if the world was yours? All right. Let's get into the show. So for all those of y'all catch my playback, did y'all try the recipe? How y'all feel about the recipe that I posted on the gram? Okay, all y'all on the gram, you need to come to YouTube. My phone about to die. What would you do if the world was yours? Yes, ma'am. I'm just gonna put live and I'll fix it up later. Okay, so if you did check out the recipe, I actually hope you liked it. Okay, first of all, check out my cousin's album. It's gonna drop soon. Check out my brother Kenny Trey Lou. Go type in Trey Treylew. He's a ball player. He's awesome. He's a shit. Then check out my brother for sure. As y'all already know, I done posted a freestyle of his early in the year. So can per usual, which I always post him in almost every episode. I post a link to his page. So if you want to hear some ill ass verses, then check him out. I played that Phil Collins because it's just another day for you and me in paradise. Let's see. Oh, housekeeping. So the next book's coming up is this. I'm finally out my feelings, so I will be reviewing this book here. Marcus Garvey, Message to the People. It's a short read. I'll be letting y'all know when I do that. And right after that, I'm going to review the ISIS papers by Dr. Francis Quest. Oh, excuse me. Dr. Francis Chris Wilson. If you watch Baby Boy, she's right at Tyrese quotes her right at the beginning of the movie. So she's writing your hood movie, okay? Okay, so that's the housekeeping. Let's see. So let's get into oh, so another part of the housekeeping, why everything is so delayed. Like you hear how I sound, right? So one part of the issue is I'm having an extremely hard time with my allergies, hence why I don't have lashes on. And you know your girl is not for bald headed ass lashes. Okay? Bald headed eyes. I'm not for bald headed hands or dishpan hands. So that's what's been going on. And then the other thing, I strained my voice so bad this weekend due to some fuck shit that I had a nigga moment and I failed. I was like Grandpa when Stink Meaner pulled up on Grandpa, and I failed. I felt. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh shit, my phone about to die. I don't think I need my phone. Do I need my phone? Well, no. I'll just have to do this without my phone. I felt the nigga moment, and that's why I'm paying for it. So try to be strong when you're facing them nigga moments, because although you might be right and rightful in your position, it could cost you in other ways. Even though what you're facing is an ignorant motherfucker, you still might end up paying for it as being the regular black person. Uh, Also, in regards to life and housekeeping, I've kind of been, I got family things going on in regards to dealing with the prison system and things like that. So that's been taking up my time in regards to other things, because I'm researching things that I never had to research before. So that's taking up my time. And then also, when I was researching 9/11, when I was researching the Bush family, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I went through this long, dark rabbit hole of information that it was so hard to climb out of. And that's why this video has taken so long. And I was like, there's no way I can make a video because one, I don't know how to put the clips together like other YouTubers. Two, is so much information that I would have to have a part two and a three, and possibly with what's going on with Afghan and Joe Biden, it would be a part four. And that's how far down the rabbit hole I went with the 9/11 research, because I went all the way back to I mean, not George H. Bush. I went to his daddy, his daddy, and his daddy before that, which in turn, I ended up researching the Rockefeller family. And that was not, it was on accident. It wasn't my intention. I was really actually researching the Bush family. But they had connections, and I was innocently researching this stuff, but they have a connection there. So, which I fell down that rabbit hole, and I had to go, oh shit, I gotta come back, because I was still stuck in the 40s, the 30s and 40s, and I had to get I had to get to the present time. And right when I got to the present time, because of some new information, I ended up having to go back. So that's what delayed this video. Like when your girl said she's going to present something to you, me, your girl from Real Talk and Healthy Food, I really be researching what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not no Rudy Poo. And if I feel like I'm not going to do that, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to do that. And that's the fuck that. So that's why the 9/11 remembrance video has taken long. But this here is that 9/11 remembrance video. And so we're going to be here for a long minute. Okay? So get your popcorn, get your juice, get your drink, get whatever it is you need because we got a lot to go through in regards to 9/11. But we got housekeeping and so much has happened in the meanwhile. So let's get down this list. So now we had that Karen video movie. Ain't a whole lot to see there, y'all. It ain't even worth its own video. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna dedicate no video to no goddamn Karen. And let me just say it like that. It might sound, I don't know how it might sound. Fuck a Karen. She could eat a cock, is how I feel. I'm not about to dedicate no video to no evil ass white bitch. Okay? And that's just what it is. And that's what the movie was about. It was a white lady. She lost her husband who got killed by some dude, probably because with the backstory of the character, he was probably a piece of shit. Her husband was dead. This black couple moves into this white neighborhood. And I think we should actually research areas where there are a lot of black families, but you got to be careful because some black women are fucked up too. Some black women have been whitewashed and they're weirdos too. So don't think just because you're in a black neighborhood that bitch ain't a weirdo too. So it's about people's characteristics at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not for real when we look at the bigger picture like how we do here on this channel. Okay, we pan out and we come back in. We come back in because that's our day to day. We pan out because that's the bigger picture. We have to have the mental capacity to do so because it's not about you all the time. All right. So the movie, The Karen, oh my God, it was so crazy. It was janky at some times and it was really good at some times. Like, for instance, this is what I mean janky. When the wife was supporting her husband as a good wife does, she was saying, "You are handsome, you are awesome, you are a black, beautiful," and then the bitch said, "Woke black man." And I said, "Really, bitch? Who really says that to their husbands? You're a woke black man? No, girl, you're corny." You know, they were just introducing these nonsensical terms in places where it really didn't make a lot of sense in a normal day-to-day conversation. And I couldn't appreciate that. You know, I just didn't like that. You're a beautiful, handsome, woke black man. Like, I'm not gonna say that to my dude. You're awesome, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you lay the pie, you're everything. You know, like, you'll be saying something like along the lines of that. Like, "I think you are so fly. I think you are so handsome." And the way he laid the pie, "Oh, daddy, with his skull." You know, you're not gonna say you're woke. Like, who the fuck says that? Like, it just, and they were introducing these weird ass terms at weird ass times. Moving forward, Karen was starting off ripped. I mean, she caught the husband in the car smoking weed. And it's like, how did the wife not know that her husband is smoking weed? And then it's like, two, why wouldn't she allow with what's going on in the world to have her husband smoking weed in the house? Why would you make your nigga smoke weed in the car knowing good and well he's the dot on the Dalmatian? You're just like hella setting him up. Like, why would you make your nigga just like feel so uncomfortable? Like, if your nigga smoke weed, let that nigga smoke weed. But like, if you feel like you gotta regulate, then regulate. But like, to relegate him to the car, I just felt like that was stupid. It was a setup. I'm thinking too much into it. The long and short of it, Karen pulled up on him like, this will be our little secret, and whoop. And Karen really wasn't talking about shit. She was just using it as an excuse to meddle and ask a bunch of questions. Fast forward, we see Rennie from Instagram. Do y'all know who Rennie is from Instagram? Oh, I might need my phone. Well, my phone died. So, oh well. And I dropped my glasses. So, I'm a little grouchy about that, if you can't tell. But anyway, Rennie, look up Rennie on Instagram. He's hella fine. He's hella funny. And I could not believe he was in this movie. Actually, he was in the movie at the beginning because Karen was the reason why he got kicked out of that fancy restaurant, anyway. So the wife reluctantly allowed her to come to the party because Karen basically invited herself. So Karen was stupid out of place, talking about something you could go back to Africa and you could this and you could that. I mean, Karen was coming off dumb racist, like stupid racist, okay? Like all lives matter, the whole nine. Now, even though I'm not really for the whole Black Lives Matter, if you're interjecting yourself into a conversation, how dare you start your conversation off with all lives matter? But mind you, right? Her husband, who was murdered by a black man, was an officer, and her brother is also an officer. Okay, so basically, she got kicked to the curb. The husband was out walking. He was smoking. She jumped out the curb. I mean, listen, I'm about to fast forward. Karen was hella out of pocket. It came to some violent scene where she broke into the house on some ill ass horror movie shit. She was really breaking the window out. And it was so typical. Like, now this is the part that pissed me off. You see this white bitch breaking your window. It was mad time for you to run, get loose, get in your car, and crash that bitch into the fucking wall. Okay? That's what I just don't understand these weak ass movies. Like, I just see myself backing up, running out the front door, shaking bacon her, getting in my car, and crashing her into the fucking wall. You feel me? But they had to drag it out, and like she broke the window out, and then like the black woman ended up shanking her, and long story short, the other officer, who was really for good, ended up killing the brother. And the black woman, after she got blasted, was like, I told you we're not going anywhere, bitch. Pow. Ooh. And the part that I extra hate, rent the movie, okay? It's $4. Take your $4, you and your boo, get your snacks together, rent the movie on YouTube, okay? It's a good conversation for you and your significant other, you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a corny motherfucker and you're just not like familiar with what's really going on. Like, I think that it's a good watch. Now, if you're a person like myself who's experienced police brutality on more occasions that she got enough fingers and toes for, then it's kind of like Crystal Light when you like drinking Kool-Aid, okay, made by your auntie, okay? It just ain't hitting right, you know? So it gave me a little bit of Spike Lee tease at the end, but I just really feel like if Spike Lee wasn't cooning for the juice, the then he might have could have made something come of this. But overall, I think it's a good watch. What's really sad is the white woman that plays Karen is getting harassed by other white women. Turan, I guess I actually do need my phone. Or let me open up another tab. Turan, she actually plays. You know it's hard out here for a PM. She plays the white girl. I could let me see if I'm right. I'm guessing at this point. I never looked it up. I didn't look it up not once. Let's see if we right here. Taryn Manning is getting threats. She's getting threats by white women telling her that she is trading against her own kind. They are mad at her. Like they are really, really mad at her about playing Karen. Let's see. I think I know for sure she played that girl. Yeah, they're mad at her. She played in the practice, Get Real, Speedway, Junkie, NYPD Blue, Poplar, Boston Public. She was in Crazy Beautiful, Crossroads. Let's see. She looked like the white bitch that played. She was in 8 Mile. She was Eminem's girlfriend. Oh, I remember that. She's also a singer, apparently. Alright. She was in Hustle and Flow. I knew it. I knew that was her. She was the white bitch. I knew she was the white bitch. She was the white bitch. What she said? I'm in charge. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. She made it crack for her nigga. What you talking about? Hey, some white bitches go hard. I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, it's a good watch. It's definitely worth the $4. Let's go forward. In a minute, I'm about to put my phone on the charger. Just tell my neighbor to turn down that music. Am I being a Karen? But I be telling them, just because we're in a black neighborhood don't mean you need to be disrespectful, okay? You're fucking up the property value. Okay, let's get into the Breakfast Club with Lil Nas X. This is going to be about 1 minute long. He literally said, fuck your kids. Not fuck your kids. And then Angela Yee. I hate that bitch. You know what? Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy. Charlamagne the God, how can I describe it? I give myself the opportunity to listen to what he's saying. Do I take him seriously? No. DJ Envy, I think he's a Latino coon. And what I don't know the word for a Latino coon. Let's look it up. Coon. Raccoon in Spanish. Apeche. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I was looking for that. Hold on, y'all.
Mapache.
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 Mapache. Charlamagne the Godza. Mapache. Yeah. DJ Envy's a Mapache. Okay. Now, Lil Nas X is saying fuck your kids because he don't feel like he need to be responsible for the content. Now, what made that come to be, y'all, is the fact that you could type in baby or you could type in like something that has to do with babies on YouTube. And when you type that in on YouTube, you can see the Little Nas X video with him and a bunch of naked ass men twerking it on his video industry, baby. And he's basically saying, oh, what do you expect? What do you whoop-de-whoop when you type in baby? Well, when I type in baby, I hope to see baby type things. Okay? Now, while that we in here, make sure you hitting the like button while you're in here, okay? So you can help me with this algorithm because as you already know, they don't really like my channel and they don't really fuck with me. They disable my promotions on my Instagram. So please hit the like button. Make sure you fucks with me on Instagram, okay? So anyway, he was just like, fuck y'all kids. I mean, and that's proof in the pudding. If you want more of my thoughts in regards to Little Nas X, what you could do is after this live, you could go to my videos and you could watch my Little Nas X video where I get into more into depth on my opinion of what he's talking about. Why he's thinking this is a joke and this is a game and it's not as serious as it really is. He's really honestly going to find himself in Bob Dylan's shoes where he will be forced to pay big guns downstairs. Hold on real quick because I got to text my neighbor. I got to get my charger. Because ain't nobody about to be listening to that loud ass bass all night. He got me fucked up. You want to listen to loud ass bass, take that shit in your house. I don't know who be telling these niggas that this monkey shit is cute. Like they be telling them wrong. And I really just don't understand it. And you know what be so ill about these monkey ass niggas? Is they be hella older than me. Like I have to literally regulate AARP members. Let's move forward from Lil Nas X. Because he's a mark ass nigga. He's claiming all this gay shit. But he's doing a disservice to all the greats and the late greats. And fuck, what's that motherfucking name? His name will come to me. But like, fine ass George Michael and Adam Lambert and Janelle Monáe and all these awesome, amazing, talented artists. He keeps using his sexuality as an excuse to be ratchet as fuck. And I don't recall George Michael or anybody with actual talent doing any of the antics that he's presenting to us. And I really, really, honestly just cannot appreciate it. I just can't. I just can't, So let's move forward because that's all he deserves. The Met Gala. I'm going to spend about 30 seconds on this. Hot ass mess. Hated it. It sucked. It looked like a bunch of demons getting together to worship the devil. Period. The end. Like, who the fuck pulls up to, like, you can't convince me otherwise. Did you see what Kim Kardashian had on? Did you see what the bitch had on? She snitched on everybody with her outfit. If you had any questions about anything, Kim Kardashian snitched on everybody with her motherfucking outfit. Let me. Oh, I got a little juju's. Oh, I got a little juju's. My phone about to come on. Kim Kardashian snitched on everybody with her blacked out demon ass outfit. Now we all know Get Out was about her and her husband. Oh, you ain't know? You ain't know that Kim Kardashian was Kanye's handler? I got a video about that too, which I'm gonna redo after I make the part two to this George Bush family movie. I wish I could get ill. I wish I had enough time. I got two jobs, y'all. I don't have enough time to fucking sit up there and really actually learn the YouTube action like how I really need to. I literally have two jobs. So squeezing this in is really hard. Um that Met Gala ship. If you didn't know that there was something going on, if you just you don't even gotta watch the Met Gala. If you just seen who pulled up and what they had on, let you know what was going on. Period. The end. That's all I'm going to spend on the Met Gala. I ain't got nothing else to say. It just looked like a whole bunch of devil worshiping to me. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all some videos. I mean, not videos, pictures of the Met Gala, and that's it. I'm not about to go into that weirdo shit. They are widows. They literally worship the devil. Now, while I'm pulling this shit up, I'm gonna see Cat Williams in November. And I am so hype about that. I'm gonna see Cat Williams live and in person in Indianapolis in November. I don't give a fuck what the theme is. It looked like demons was the theme. Look at this shit. Look at what Rihanna had on. It looked like that bitch had on a big ass quilt with a big. She had a big ass quilt and a beanie on. Niggas is leaving. They mad I'm talking about Rihanna. That shit was ugly. Look at this stupid shit. Natalie Bryant. What the fuck is that? What is that? A popcorn bag? Girl, have several fucking seats. Can she sit down? Look at what this nigga had on. Oh my God. Oh, my phone works when it wants to, but not when it doesn't. When I need it to work, it's okay. Images. Look at Rihanna in this fool, looking like two buffoons. They look dumb to me. I don't care what nobody says. What is that? A quilt and a blanket? What was your influence? Fruity Pebbles? Like, get out of my face. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's weird. Rihanna over here looking like she about to take a nap some goddamn where. Girl, she's bugged. Hold on. Let me find Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian can't find herself. Oh, here we go. Look at this shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. What do you think? Look at that shit. That's wild. That's lazy, trifling, demonic, and wild. All at once. At least back in the day, they tried to lure you in with some shit. Who is this? I bet this is a guy. Hold on. I knew it. I knew weirdness when I seen it. Here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take up all the fabric in the whole store. That's her dress. That's dumb fabric. That makes no sense. Look at that shit. That's wild. I don't understand. We're supposed to say, oh yeah, that's what's hot in these streets? For real? We're supposed to say this is what's hot. Is this was is this is what's hot? They could rob a convenience store right now and get all wet. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all. And I think they're trying to make it like hot for real. Um, let's move away the Met Gala. Do I got any updating news with Nicki Minaj? Um, outside of what I posted on my Instagram, because I went in there, I think you should watch the video there on the Instagram about how I feel about that. And just to give you a briefing, is I said, just like her temporary suspension on Twitter, the beef is temporarily suspended between her and I, which I think we got a beef in our head because, you know, I didn't like how she disrespected Kim back in the day. She just feels like she gives me the energy like she just wants to be the only female that's popping, and that's not the case. I don't come from that time. Black women and black female rappers, and then female rappers after that, already have a hard time just coming into the game. So I feel like for her to make it a situation where other black females wasn't really welcome or creating drama where there didn't need to be drama, I feel like she's responsible for that, and she just ran with it. Oh, I'm the bad guy. Nobody feels bad for you, sis. Um, Now, in this regard, with her questioning um, the choices that we have to make as adults in regards to our health and the panorama, I think that she's absolutely right. So I have to give her snaps where it stands. Do I really like her as a person? No. Am I going to take her talent away from her? Hell no. Um, I'm a throwback fan from '04, '05. on MySpace. So all you new bitches, I'm a throwback fan when she had prostitutes under her belt and when she was selling pussy at the coochie shop. So I'm that Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not this new fan. I'm back when Nicki Minaj was a madam and she was pimping hoes. So that's the Nicki Minaj that I fuck with on the Cheddar DVDs. I don't know this new bitch and I don't like her either. But in this regard, I stand with her. As far as her husband, I still don't see it for that Chester molester ass weirdo. I think she made a horrible decision in life by procreating with a guy who feels he needs to take coochie instead of. I mean, if it is that serious, you could pay for the coochie. You know, I think she was just thirsty, and the baby fever got the best of her, and that nigga wasn't convinced, and maybe she could just control him, cause she has all the money. So maybe she's like a dom. Maybe she's like a dom, and she gets pleasure out of chumping that nigga. Let's move forward. Sorry for all the smacking. Haitians at the border. I'm not gonna be too long on this either. There's what I think is interesting is how they let everybody in across the Rio Grande through Texas, and now all of a sudden, when it's the Haitians coming through, it's a problem. That's what I think. Everybody, and did you know all the other borders are not shut down? Go to the African Diaspora News Channel on YouTube. It get more details there. Excuse me, y'all. It wasn't no problem when they was leaving those, letting in those Afghanistan guys in who were on, flight. They studied. Oh my God, where's my other notes? Yo, I'm gonna just leave it there. They were letting in dudes from Afghanistan who were pilots and shit like that. But as soon as the Haitians were starting to cross the borderline, it was a problem. And not only that, they were sending them on planes back home to Haiti after their president done got murdered. Earthquake done hit them. They ain't got nowhere to go. Now it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? When the Mexicans and all that shit was scared of the cartel, they was like, come on in. You know why they like come on in? Because our politics got something to do with that cartel. We got something to do with that shit. It goes all the way back, not just to the Nicaraguans and all that other. It goes way back before that shit. It go way back to Vietnam. It go way back to fucking Pearl Harbor. Like that shit go way back. It go way back because the more I was learning about the Bush family, the more I had understanding of how much of a bully that this country is. And we've been, let me think of somebody. Let me think of somebody else. America is like, let me think of somebody ill and who's still winning. Hold on. Somebody ill and still winning. Who is somebody ill and that's still winning? That rob them, take their money, resources, make the little niggas go after the other niggas. Who's like that? Can you think like a drug dealer character? He's like Nino Brown in his prime. That's right. America is like Nino Brown in his prime when he took over the Carter. Boom. That's America. You got all his hoodlums. ready to ride on different areas, blowing niggas' head in broad daylight. Ha 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 ha. And all that shit. America is like fucking New Jack City, yo. On dogs. Now when the Haitians come through, it's a fucking problem. But everybody under the sun and the borders is wide open. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, the kids are in cages. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where is AOC? Fuck, what's her real name? I hate calling her AOC. She always talking about immigrants and got a whole lot to say. That bitch been Silence of the Lambs ever since she brought her $35,000 ticket down to the Met Gala. Meanwhile, you talking about tax the rich while you down at the Met Gala. Don't you think you're a little bit of a contradiction, bitch? You're so busy talking about you fighting for the poor and you woo, woo, woo. But meanwhile, you wearing this Chick-fil-A paper bag as a fucking dress. You wearing a throwback McDonald's wrapper as a fucking dress. Talking about tax the rich. Girl, sit your simple ass down somewhere with your line out. As a matter of fact, didn't they expose you a few years ago lying about the so-called issues at the borders? Now that there's really some issues at the borders, bitch, you ain't nowhere to be found. Bitch ain't nowhere to be found. Where's she at? Where is AOC antennas when there's 10,000 Haitians at the border right now trying to get in for some real help? See, the thing is, when there's really a problem going on, when there's really some shit shaking and baking, them motherfuckers ain't never got nothing to say. They be silent than a motherfucker. But when it's some phony bullshit, are they trying to spin a narrative? Are they trying to make you feel or see things a certain kind of way? Oh, them cocksucking bitches got a whole lot to say. Them motherfuckers got a whole lot to say. But when it's janky flaky and shit like that, or when it's real, when the shit get real as fuck, they silent than a motherfucker. Let me get off that topic before I get too deep. But go to the African Diaspora News Channel. And I'm going to, when I edit this video, I'm going to leave a link in the description box where you could hit that channel up, because they black ran, black owned, and they're extremely reliable. Speaking of which, we're going to get into Brother Polight's old nasty ass. I even got to show the video. You watch the video. This nigga is a Chester molester. And here on Real Talking Healthy Food, if I see this nigga, it's on site. At Real Talking Healthy Food, on this channel, and in real life, we don't fuck with Chesters. And that go for R. Kelly too. It's on site. If I see you, nigga, with your Chester ass, and I'm in your proximity, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth. Or, even better, if I just so happen to have my mace, which 96% of the time I do have my mace, I'm going to empty the whole can of mace into your eyes until somebody pull me off of you. We done seen the video footage on the reliable news channel, the African Diaspora News Channel, is where I'm getting my reliable information, because I use black news channels for my black news information, because I am a part of the new black media, and I take pride in that. So Phil Scott went hard yesterday because he was fired up because there's a lot of these weirdos out here that be protecting and making excuses for these Chester molesters. And he didn't have Brother Polight was silent to the motherfucking lamb. Y'all should have seen his face. Go to the Philip Scott show or the African Diaspora News Channel. Go over there and click on that last video. It's an hour and 41 minutes. But I'm telling you, you gonna forget how long it is because it's so good. But let me tell you, and the court case starts right at the beginning. So you ain't gotta wait on nothing. I just don't feel like showing it to you. You watch it your own motherfucking self. This motherfucker went in no Rolls Royce Diaries head ass, weird ass nigga. You feel me? He wasn't talking all that yam off in the courtroom talk about the charges was dropped. As a matter of fact, it was 3 more charges added to his Chester molester nasty fucking ass. That's that fuck shit I'm talking about. Oh my God. I'm about to lose my channel. Let me calm down. Because, bitch, when I get my temper flared up, ooh, my temper start to flare, bitch. Oh, that nasty motherfucker. And then he didn't have nothing to say, or nor did his trifling ass lawyer have nothing to say when they was talking about that semen on that girl or the DNA evidence. Now, you know the only way you going to get some DNA on a bitch shit if you jerking, sucking, or fucking that shit out of a nigga. That fool is a weirdo. He's a nasty, trifling, motherfucking, ooh, girl. Ooh, let me not get. Ooh, let me stop, girl. He got 4 wives, but need a 14-year-old girl. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and then we hearing shit like about African Bombada and all these motherfuckers in the community. You know, my dad was my hero. Dad. He beat up my Chester molester. We really, black men, we need y'all. Y'all don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no black man worshiping channel. I'm just saying in general, we need each other because we're dying. Don't y'all be listening to Tupac? Didn't you hear what he was saying? Didn't you hear what Dr. Khalid Muhammad? Did you hear? Was we listening? Or are we just speaking in vain? Like, is all this for nothing? I mean, like, okay, I wild out sometimes. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm just so, because I want to call him so many names because I'm so extremely disappointed. You know, that's the truth. I want to call him every motherfucking thing that I could creatively come up with because he's a nasty fuckhead, trifling bitch, made faggot, maggot, trifling ass, dick in the booty, motherfucking. Like, he's one of them motherfuckers, like sewer rat, bowel drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, Billy Go fucking ugly, bug-eyed, motherfucking, like, oh my God, I can't even, I'm trying to hold back and go in at the same time so my reads ain't coming out right. He one of them nasty ass Steve Wilco episodes. Wanna fucking look up his address, pull up, puck out both of them big old eyes out of his motherfucking head ass niggas. Like, and that's what I always say. Them niggas with them big ass fucking eyeballs, you can't trust them. You can't. And he got two of the biggest fucking eyeballs I have ever seen in my fucking life. They just stick the fuck out. They're out on the edge of his fucking face. And he was in there with that tacky ass, fucking a pimp named Slipback ass, head ass, fucking suit on. It's silent and humble. You know, it wasn't no Rolls Royce die. Where all them bitches at? Where all them bitches at while you fucking on little girls? As a matter of fact, ain't one of them bitches you supposedly married to when you fucking on her when she was 17? See, I can't stand them kind of motherfuckers plotting on little girls and shit. I can't stand them motherfuckers. I can't. There's a piece of me. If it weren't for this good job, and if it weren't for me changing my life, I would gas my shit up and pull up on your ass. I would find you. I would put money in something to find you. Like, if the Lord didn't come into my life and change my ways, I would be like the dude at the Comet Pizza place where he came with that AK-47 and shot that motherfucker up. Because it's something about the kids. I don't play about no fucking kids. That's why my voice is halfway gone today. You're not going to disrespect no kids around me and think that everything going to be okay, especially while they in my care. You feel what I'm saying? And you fucking skeeted on that girl, fucked on that girl. You did something to that girl. You did something to that girl where your fucking semen was on that 14-year-old girl. And you and her mama deserve to get their ass whooped. Because I don't give a fuck. You knew you was fucking this nigga. You knew. My spidey senses and because I'm in my bag and I could feel it. You knew, bitch. I don't care about none of them nice channels that, oh, we can't go against the sister because whoa. No, she was fucking that nigga and she left him for a reason. They're not together for a fucking reason. They're not together for a reason. And this nigga's name is always associated with some Chester shit. Haven't y'all noticed that? Like, yeah, he deserves to get his ass whooped. And then let's get into it a little bit. I'm a veer off. I'm going to get back on task. And I'm going to get back to our little list of topics. Where are the elders? The elders are minding their grown ass business. But we need some of our elders to address the bullshit. But I know they're probably like, we ain't got to address that shit because you could do whatever it is that you want to do. But at the same time, if we're talking about this whole Pan-Africanism movement, if we're talking about we need to move on code, if we're talking about being unified, then we need to address all this division with it. Excuse me, I got hiccups. If we're talking about all this Pan-Africanism and all this unified shit, then we need to be on the same fucking page. We got young Pharaoh losing his fucking mind. We got Brother Polight being exposed as a Chester. We got fucking Dr. Umar. We've been waiting for that school for 11 motherfucking years. Meanwhile, this nigga out in Atlanta, Georgia, working on his second school. Okay? Dr. Boyce Watkins, he ain't really did shit, so I can't say nothing about him. Dr. Carter Anderson is hella old and he tired of us, you know. And it's just like it's a lot of divide, you know. Then we got what's that weirdo's name again? Nature Boy, you know, infecting all these young women that fall for his bullshit. And it's like all the niggas that's on some bullshit and all these niggas that I hate the term woke. I hate that term. But all these niggas that supposedly woke ain't pulled up on a nan, not a nigga. But guess what though? Just like the argument I had with a fuck nigga the other day. You got all that energy for me. But you ain't got no energy for these niggas that's manipulating masses of people. You ain't got that energy for no police officer when he pull up on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like these outside niggas, these niggas that feel like they like, but meanwhile this nigga Nature Boy beating and fucking on and infecting bitches with multiple diseases and shit, right? And we got all this stupid shit going on. Like, I don't know. Let me just bring it back a notch. I mean, niggas be so rah-rah and they be so gangster, but they ain't got none of that energy where it actually matters. And where it would actually make a difference. What a shame. Damn, I didn't even get to the 9/11 shit, and I'm gonna have to get off here soon. Gabby Petito. The white girl got found. I was at the nail shop when I was getting my nail fixed. See, let me just show y'all. I just got some little clear action. That's all I got. Can y'all see? There we go. I'll put it on my real talking girly-ish. I just got the pink clear. I got a nail fix. I broke my nail. Yo, and that's some weirdo. And I was just like, it's been too many days. They were going on a cross-country road trip. He went all the way back home to Florida without her. That girl dead. They gonna find her somewhere. I'll be damned. I get home. Not that I wanted that for her. It just kind of is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll be damned. I come home. Y'all. On the news break. Them fools say. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. Them fools say they found her body, and I think it was in Wyoming. And I told my nail tech Charlie, I said, Charlie, they're gonna find her in some ill shit somewhere else, some weak ass city, like Idaho or Wyoming or some shit like that, right? And that's what happened. Let me show y'all. Make sure you hit the like button when you're coming on in the room, especially if you're someone who catches my playback. Just like my Instagram, it just seems like people don't get it right away. But my shit be booming on the playback. So if you catching my playback, make sure you hit the like, okay? Because a lot of people don't catch me straight on right away. But they do what my playback be popping. It don't be on time because I'm not really I don't really got a schedule down pat like that. But y'all be really catching my playback for real. And it don't be no little views. Y'all really be watching the whole videos and shit. So I really appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that video, a short version of it, because I watched an hour footage of her shit. And it's a lot of information out there. But I know Here we go. In Wyoming. I knew it would be a lame ass state like that.
Good afternoon. My name's Charles.
Oh, shit.
Here in Wyoming. Standing with me here today are Acting Chief Ranger Matt Cooper of the National Park Service, Hunter Bailey, who is Chief of the National Park Service and Game Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr and Jackson Police Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito.
Hey, yo. Hold on real quick. Are y'all peeping right quick that he's super emotional? I've never seen an FBI agent that emotional when discussing finding a body. Did you peep that? What happened to her?
Hunter Bailey, who is the Chief of the National Park Service and Game Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr.
Let's turn this fan off.
Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito and Jim and Nicole Schmidt. As every parent can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for the family and friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. We ask that you all respect the privacy as they mourn the loss of their daughter. As you are aware, FBI personnel, in coordination with our partners at National Park Service, the Forest Service, Teton County Sheriff's Office, and Jackson Police Department, have been conducting investigative activity in the vicinity of the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. Earlier today, human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabby Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but her family has been notified of this discovery. The cause of death has not been determined at this time.
Yo, that's weird. Okay, we're gonna leave it there because I'm not gonna hold it for mad hours if they don't, or minutes if they don't have the specifications of how she died. Now, I saw another video where they said, and it sounded to me like they were speculating because, of course, they haven't done an autopsy yet. They just found her body today, like unless they were just speeding through, you know. But it was asphyxiation, and it was something else ill. But yeah, she pretty much got fucked up, like she got beat up. So this was personal. So that indicates to me that it was her fuckhead ass boyfriend. I mean, he snitched on himself. Excuse me, y'all. I need a lighter. This is stressful. He snitched on himself, y'all. He snitched on himself because when they was looking for her, he didn't want to help. He took his old raggedy ass back home without her. Told his family, and his family ain't nothing but a group of weirdos because they got him a lawyer. They ain't trying to help or nothing. They got him a lawyer, right? And he been silent, still ain't said shit, and they ain't found nobody. That boy a weirdo. He gonna ride in hell. You did that girl like that, only 22 years old. And you know, some of them white dudes, they be 27, they look like they 48. So that's what her dude looked like to me. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Damn, that's sad. See him over here. If I can do it like this, look at him. Look at him, 27. Look like he in a midlife crisis. Hair receding and shit like that. Mm, mm. Damn, Gabby. You trusted that fuckhead. They said Brian Laundry. That's his name. Laundry. Brian Laundry is hiding and didn't want to talk about it. He was hiding because he killed that girl. As a matter of fact, there was a video where she had called the police.
What's your guys' names? Gabby, Brian. Okay.
But this is kind of fishy.
Hi. I'm sorry, we've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues. I don't know, it's just some days I have really bad OCD, and I was just cleaning and straightening up back of him before, and I was apologizing to him, saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD, and sometimes I can get really frustrated, not like mean towards him, I guess my vibe is like, I am like in a bad mood. I'm trying to start a blog. So I've been building my website, so I've been really stressed, and he doesn't really believe that I can do any of it. That's kind of been like I don't know, he's like down there. I don't know, we've just been fighting all morning.
Does he tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress?
A lot of anxiety.
And what's his name? Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient with you?
Yeah, but I guess it's the same thing that I know that he definitely gets frustrated with me a lot.
My feet are dirty and everything, so I think that our little squabble started because you're hanging out at the coffee shop, and when I got back to the building, there was some weird stuff, man. We weren't physical before the point where I said, all right, let's just take a breather and like walk away for a minute. I'll lock the Dan up and I'll go for a walk this way, and you can go walk that way and block.
So you push her and she hit you?
She was, it wasn't like a push, and she jumped. I mean, she was already, I don't know, she was already swinging, and I was a lot of angles, a lot of nails, a lot of things.
Yeah, you got three scratches in your neck. You got one on your left side of your head. You got one on your face here, and you got 4 foot of bleeding. You're going to be in the van tonight, and you're going to go somewhere else. I am going to get him lined up for the hotel room tonight. I want you guys to stay away from each other. For both of you guys to see. From what you told me and what he told me, you guys have a bunch of little things that are building up, and finally the little string that you guys were tight walking off the road tonight. Does that sound about right?
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold up.
Check out these other videos from USA Today.
Wait a second. Let me see. Wow. So they was having problems. Major problems. She was attacking this fool. And oh my God. Can you imagine? It's all hot. Why would you want to go on the trip while it's blazing hot any damn way? Andrea, girl, you the only one leaving comments. I do like one. Isaac. She said, "What's with the colorblind overload?" It do look like just rolls of fabric. Period. Girl, you be on the shit, girl. Hold on, I dropped my card. That video was hard to watch, but they found her remains. They found her remains. So rest in peace and condolences to Gabby Petito, man. That is so fucked up. So we're gonna end it here on that note. Um, we got so much more to talk about. We got the Chris Rock, the protests in Australia. We already talked about Brother Polight, and then we'll get into my notes on 9/11. But I do gotta go to work. I ain't gotta work both jobs. I only gotta work one job tomorrow. So uh, let's see. But let's cover Chris Rock real quick before I go. Chris Rock done decided to um, promote the juice. And it's just like, how do you go from, talking about how um, we can't trust the doctors and shit in 96, and now all of a sudden you promoting this shit. So that's questionable than a mug. And that's where we're going to pick up tomorrow. Because just like the big sister in my head, Vicky Diller pointed out, he sounds like he's being coerced into saying this shit. And, it doesn't sound like his personality. Because she was like, hey, guys. Hold on, y'all. He was like, hey, guys, on the Twitter. I got whooped the scum and this and that. It doesn't sound like the Chris Rock that we've known, we've grown to know and love. He sounds like he's being coerced and manipulated into promoting this shit. So that's where we're going to start tomorrow evening. I'm going to try to get in here as early as possible, even if I got to do it straight on the ground. But we're going to start with Chris Rock, and then we could get right into, since we covered everything else, we could get right into the 9/11 remembrance, okay? So thanks for sticking it out with me for an hour and a half. I really appreciate you. I loved you. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, okay? So share if you care, share if you dare, especially if you're a Care Bear. And I'll see you on the part 2. I'm out. Peace.